What happens when a woman of God falls in love with a man she should never touch? This is the story of Sister Mary, a nun who wore a holy robe by day, but had a secret passion at night. Her love was forbidden. Her heart was torn, but her desires were real. And what she did behind the church walls would shock the world. Stay till the end, because you won't believe how it all ends. Sister Mary was 29 years old. She lived in a quiet old church in the countryside. Every day, she prayed, helped the poor, and sang in the choir. But deep inside, she had a secret. She was lonely. She wanted love. She was tired of hiding her feelings. Mary, thinking, God, I know I made a promise, but why do I feel so empty? I want to feel something real. One afternoon, the church got a new gardener. His name was Daniel. He was strong, tall, muscular, with kind brown eyes and a deep voice. He wore tight shirts, and when he worked under the sun, sweat rolled down his arms. Mary saw him through the window. Her heart skipped a beat. Mary, whispering to herself, who is he? Why can't I stop looking at him? Daniel was watering the flowers near the church door. Mary walked outside, pretending to check on the roses. Mary, hi, are you new here? Daniel, smiling. Yes, sister. Just started today. I'm Daniel. Mary smiled. Something about his voice made her feel warm. They talked for a few minutes. Then again the next day, and the day after that. Every time they talked, Mary felt more alive. One evening, Mary tripped on a stone outside. Daniel quickly ran and caught her. Daniel, careful. Are you okay? Mary was in his arms, her hands on his chest. Their eyes met, and something powerful passed between them. Mary whispers, thank you. I'm okay. But in her heart, she wasn't okay. She was falling. Fast. At night, in her small room, Mary sat on her bed, thinking. Mary, praying. God, forgive me. I think of him. I dream of him. I feel things I shouldn't feel. But the next day, she looked for Daniel again. She couldn't stop. One day, he handed her a rose. Daniel, for you, sister. I don't know why, but I feel something when I'm near you. Mary's hands shook as she took the flower. Mary, softly. I feel it too. It was raining. The church was quiet. Mary was in the garden, trying to clear her mind. Daniel appeared, soaking wet. Daniel, you shouldn't be out in the rain. Mary turned. Their faces were close. Too close. She looked into his eyes and kissed him. A long, deep kiss. Full of passion. Full of guilt. From that day, they began meeting in secret. Behind the chapel. Inside the library. In the garden at night. They kissed. They touched. They whispered sweet words. Mary, I've never felt like this. You make me feel like a woman, not just a nun. Daniel, you're more than a nun to me. You're the most beautiful soul I've met. They both knew it was wrong, but they couldn't stop. One late night, Mary unlocked a small bedroom inside the church basement. She called Daniel quietly. Mary, come, just tonight. I want to feel your love. Daniel entered. The candlelight glowed on their faces. They kissed, undressed slowly, and made love gently. For the first time, Mary felt full, wanted, loved. She cried after. Mary, I don't know if this is sin or salvation. Daniel, then let's be sinners in love. The church fathers began to notice Mary's strange behavior. She smiled more, walked slower, sometimes disappeared at night. Father Thomas, Sister Mary, is everything all right? You seem different. Mary, nervous. I'm fine, Father. Just deep in prayer. But she was deep in something else. One night, another nun almost saw her sneaking out. Nun, suspicious. Where were you last night? Mary lied, but the walls were closing in. One morning, Father Thomas found a love letter Daniel wrote to Mary. He read it in shock. Father Thomas, a nun and the gardener? This is blasphemy. They called Mary for a meeting. Father Thomas, have you sinned, Mary? Mary, in tears. I fell in love. I tried to fight it, but my heart, it chose him. The church gave Mary a choice. Leave Daniel and stay a nun, or leave the church and follow love. She cried. She prayed. She screamed to the sky. In the end, she walked out of the church, hand in hand with Daniel. Sister Mary was no longer a nun, but she was finally free. Free to love. Free to live. Mary and Daniel moved to a small town. They opened a flower shop. They married in a garden. And every night, Mary prayed still. Mary, smiling. Maybe love is the real religion. Love is not always pure, but it is always real. Sometimes the biggest sins are born from the deepest truths,